Hola clase, ¿cómo están ustedes? ¿Qué tal? Nosotros vamos a hacer verbos reflexivos hoy. We're going to do reflexive verbs today. Um, it's not the most complicated, but sometimes it can get a little confusing because we just did direct object pronouns. But per usual, voy a hacer mi mejor. I'm going to try my best. So if you're following along on the cheat sheet on the top of it, Spanish has a special category of verbs called reflexive verbs, which are used when speakers talk about what they do to themselves or for themselves. A reflexive verb consists of two parts, a reflexive pronoun followed by a conjugated form of the verb. Unlike direct object pronouns, a reflexive pronoun and the subject of the sentence always refer to the same person. So I gave you an example here in English, the difference between what a reflexive verb is and a non-reflexive. Maria brushes her hair. So what makes this reflexive is that she is brushing her own hair, so it's reflexive action. Marta brushes Anna's hair. She is not brushing her own hair. She is brushing Anna's hair, so it is not a reflexive action. So a reflexive verb is something that you do to yourself. So your first verb is bañarse, if you guys can see at the top of your paper. And so we're going to fill in that chart. And so what happens with the se that's connected to bañar is that it detaches and it goes in front of the verb, right? So se in the yo form becomes me. Yo, me, baño. If it starts with yo, it ends in o in the present tense. That's not going to change. Tú te bañas. Ella se baña. Usted se baña. Nos bañamos. Vos bañáis. Ellos, ellas se bañan. And ustedes se bañan. So obviously se is used for the singular and the plural in the third person. So the ones that you really need to remember are the me, te, nos. So I'll break it down so you can see. So basically, yo me baño means I'm bathing myself, or I'm cleaning myself. So here's your verb, right? Bañar. Bañar means to bathe. Bañarse means to bathe yourself. So se is going to change to me, te, se, nos, vos, or se, depending on what your subject pronoun is. So in this ejemplo, your subject pronoun is yo. So if it starts with yo, it ends in o. So bañar is going to change to baño. You're going to take that se and turn it to me. So that's what the se needs to agree with the subject pronoun, right? So then it would be tú te bañas, ella se baña, right? Every single time. So you have to detach the se and move it in front of the verb. So these are some of those verbos that you have on your lista. There are a whole bunch of reflexive verbs, but these are ones that are really useful in conversation and daily routine. So I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to say the word in English, and you guys can give me the Spanish. So to shave oneself, afitarse. To go to bed, acostarse. To fall asleep, dormirse. To wash oneself or wash one's face, lavarse la cara. To shower oneself, se ducha or ducharse. To get undressed is desvestirse, right? So these are all actions that you do for yourself. Secarse is to dry one's hair, to put on one's makeup. Maquillarse, to get dressed. Vestirse, to brush one's teeth. Lavarse los dientes. So lavar means to wash. So lavar, bañar, that's more like if you're taking a bath. Lavar is if you're washing your hands or your teeth or your face. So let's see how good you can do, right? These are some that we just went over. This is good practice. Remember, everything in Spanish is repetition. Lavarse la cara, to wash your face. Lavarse los dientes, to brush teeth. Maquillarse, to put on makeup. Secarse, to dry off. Vestirse, to get dressed. Acostarse, to go to bed. Afeitarse, to shave. Desvestirse, to undress. Dormirse, to fall asleep. Ducharse, to shower. So vamos a practicar. You guys have 1 through 10. So I'm going to do 1 through 4 with you, breaking it down so it's easier for you to follow, and then we'll just go from there. So the sentence, the verb that we have is lavarse. Yo lavarse el pelo cada otro día. So our verbo is lavarse, right? What is our subject? It's yo. So the reflexive goes from say to may. Now what needs to be done is the may needs to be put in front of lavar, and you need to conjugate the verb lavar to agree with yo. Yo me lavo el pelo cada otro día. So just remember the say detaches, right, and goes before the verb, and then you make it agree with the subject. Número 2, las mujeres lavarse las manos en el baño. So our verb again is lavarse. Our subject is las mujeres. So if we were going to make that a subject pronoun, we would change, we would know that it agrees with AS. So our reflexive in this case doesn't change, but what you need to do is make sure you put it before lavar, and now conjugate lavar to agree with the subject AS. Las mujeres se lavan las manos en el baño. So this one always tricks me up. So las manos, manos means hands, and even though it ends in an O, it's feminine. And this is something I still trip up on. I'll say los manos really often because it just sounds, I don't know, in my head it wants to say that. So don't be fooled. Hands is feminine, not plural or masculine. Número 3. Mi hermano siempre ducharse a las 7 los lunes. My brother always showers at 7 on Mondays. So our verbo is ducharse, right? Our subject is mi hermano, but I'm going to change mi hermano into a subject pronoun, el, just so that it can be easier for you to match things up or know that that's what it is replaced by. So your reflexive, again, right? Say is not going to change. It's going to stay the same, but you need to be able to conjugate duchar and make sure that you put se before duchar. Mi hermano siempre se ducha a las 7 los lunes. Los chicos normalmente no afeitarse hasta 14 or 15 años. So the boys don't normally shave until they're 14, 15 years old. So our verbo is afeitarse, to shave. Our subject is los chicos, and the subject pronoun that would replace that would be ellos. So our reflexive, otra vez, no va a cambiar. It's not going to change. But you do need to redo the sentence. Los chicos normalmente no se afeitan hasta 14 or 15 años. Right, so here's 5 through 10. Nosotros nos despertamos a las 8 por la mañana. Despertar is to wake up. Número 6, Juanita se seca su pelo en su dormitorio. She dries her hair in her room. Número 7, la dentista no le gusta cuando yo no me cepillo los dientes. My dentist doesn't like it when I don't brush my teeth. So cepillarse can also be used to brush, just like lavarse los dientes. Those two are interchangeable. But you also can say cepillarse el pelo, to brush one's hair. Número 8. Los jefes se dan la mano antes las negociaciones. So the bosses shake each other's hand before negotiation. So dar means to give. So in this context, you're literally saying the bosses give each other their hands. And in English, we would say shake. Número 9. Los niños se llevan bien. So llevarse means to get along well or not get along well. Los niños no se llevan bien. The children don't get along well. Número 10. Los latinos se besan mucho en el parque. The Latinos are kissing a lot in the park. So I hope this helps that I broke it down a little bit. It can be a little bit confusing. I almost kind of feel a little bit confused after trying to explain it to you. So hopefully I did it well enough. Again, if you have any questions or problemas, ¿por qué no me visitas? Please come visit me. I can help you out with whatever your needs. Send me an email. I can do it through email. So we'll find a solution. Vamos a ver. So I'll see you in la próxima lección. Ciao.